Hi there, Alan Smith. Hi there to everybody from both of us, and welcome to this big match today. Today for you, it's Stade Liege will play Panathinaikos. This is the lineup for the home side. Probably one of the two front men will slip behind the other and augment the midfield when required.
I think so. If they start getting overloaded in the middle of the park, that's always an option for this manager, who does like to fill his midfield.
This is how the visitors will line up today. This is the way they like to play, isn't it? And it does allow them, with three at the back, to have two main attackers up front, which is a little bit unusual these days.
Well, you look at that formation and you could interpret it as being a little negative, especially if that holding midfielder in front of the back three doesn't venture too far forward. But an onus on the wide men as well to support those two lads up front.
Our man in charge for this game is Lucas Papwick. For the first touch, and the ball is in play, off we go. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down, and now they've got to try and regain possession. Promising build-up until that challenge. There's some potential in this move. Comes in with a tackle. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Well, they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Attacking well here. Cross is blocked, deflected behind, a clear corner. The good thing about these pitches these days, even when we're getting rain like we're getting here, it just goes straight through.
It does, and it means the ball moves so fast across the surface, and that's great for attacking quick play.
And it's a header, got in the way. Good forward play from them. Supporting player alongside. Here comes the cross. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. Good challenge. And the cross comes in now. That was a good crossing position, but not a good cross. Ledesma. Doing well to keep the ball. Well, that's a shot on! Gone for goal in spectacular style.
Wow, I was expecting him to be wheeling away in celebration now.
He's given the free kick, but no sign of the card. Maybe he just wants to make sure he's not made a rod for his own back with an early booking. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. And shoots! Well, he lost his footing at the crucial moment.
It seemed that way. It's a slippery old surface down there, and you've got to get your feet sorted out properly.
Ledesma. There's good progress with this attack. Blocked well by the defender. No doubt that's a corner. What about that chance a few minutes ago? We can see it again now.
Well, he's got no right to shoot from there, has he? But he did take it on and very nearly paid off.
He's got it away. Ledesma. 1-2, and having a little game of their own here. Leto. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. In with a chance. Oh, he had a real go.
Well, you can't knock him. He was in the right place at the right time. Just couldn't provide the finishing touch.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Here the challenge is a good one. Well read by the defender. And here's Cisse. It's looking good, this move. Spotted that well and intercepted. And that's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Oh, he could be in. Ibabo! And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save. And a corner given by the referee. to clear the danger. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. That's good support play from his teammates. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Tries the through pass. That could open. Neto! Great save. Well, they will have rehearsed this situation. How to defend the corner. They've all got their jobs. Well, a corner to come because of that deflection. Defied belief, that save. We've got to see it again.
Well, his reactions were just second to none.
That's what the coach would want, to stop the supply into the middle. Quick header, found a teammate. Picked off that pass, and now he's got the ball and a chance to create something. Well, they're in a good position here. Makes a challenge here. Pressed and won the ball well forward. Good. Well, it is a free kick. And they're excited by this. It's a real chance to at least work the goalkeeper. Threat was there, wasn't quite the goal.
I think the keeper might have been relieved there, Martin, because I don't think he would have got there.
High and quite handsome, really. It was a good strike.
Yeah, he's got some dip on it, but it just didn't come soon enough.
Ledesma. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Shots on here. Maybe the conditions we've got to take into account here. This very wet pitch just put him off his balance.
Yeah, the ball's skidding about too, and maybe it slipped off his foot. It's so wet, that ball.
Supported there as he can head it on to someone who's waiting to receive it. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Ledesma. Good forward play from them. Very good passing from this team. Well, they've been thwarted here, That's a sign of better things to come. In quickly. Gone for the through pass. And shoots! Great stop. And in goes the cross. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Return pass. And that's a turnover to the opposition. Ledesma. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Came in with a challenge. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Trying to thread it through here. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. Ledesma. When you think about football as a passing game, which it is, you think about players like him. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. They've got to work hard to try and get it back. Could be dangerous. Really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding. To take the lead. Goal! And they've gone into the lead. Although they've been second best for much of this game up to now, but they take the lead, and it's a fine piece of finishing.
He simply stroked that one home, giving the keeper no chance.
Another angle on it here. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Ledesma, the return ball. Leto. They just seem to wind him up, push him out there, and he just runs and runs till the final whistle goes.
Yeah, he does. The batteries don't seem to run out with this boy.
Here's a chance to attack. The shot's on! Oh, well done, the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball. That looked dangerous until he made the interception. Cisse. Good challenge. Well, they're in a good position here. Ledesma. It goes out wide again. He's got his shot off now. That was the opening that they've been working so hard to get back on level terms.
And you're right, Martin, they have worked extremely hard. Just let down at the death there. What a miss.
This is Cisse. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Strong challenge. Victor Ibaba. On the attack here. Andrade. It's a terrible place to give the ball away. Well, they've wasted that crossing position, haven't they? Shot on! It's behind for another corner. Check on the corner count. And the cross is in. And it's back for another corner. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. A timely challenge. Good clean tackle. Victor Ibaba. There's some potential in this move. Shots on here. What a fine save. That is another corner. Doing well to keep the ball. Tackle here. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
We could be in. Ibabo! And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save. Tries the through pass. That could open. Leto! Great save. Shots on here. What a fine save. So the referee's happy, the players are in position, the second half gets underway. Good forward play from them. And it's out now for a goal kick. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Ledesma. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. They've coped with it well defensively. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Supporting player alongside. Made the challenge well. Good through pass. And now the shot! Approach play's been very good. They've got a lot of different players into scoring positions, but none of them can score.
Well, you bet your life it'll be shooting practice next day in training. That's the first port of call for the manager.
Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. Victor Ibabo. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Now they can go forward, having won the ball. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. Into the attacking third. That, for sure, is a goal kick. Ledesma. 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 Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Throw in here. Well, now they're behind. They've got to try and switch things around. And here comes a substitution. He's coming forward with some danger. Now they've got the chance to push forward from this deepish position. This is Cisse. Ledesma. Substitution that the home side want to make. Could be dangerous. It was a good idea to try and use the width on the pitch, but it's gone out for a throw. It's going to make a change, and it's clearly a tactical one. There doesn't seem to be any injury involved. Played back. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. It's a good piece of defending to stop the supply into the centre. Well, they're in a good position here. Got the tackle in. Good football between these two. Nice passing. And in goes the cross. Trying to cross it, and in the end, a bit of a waste, I think. So that means it's a corner now. Comes out with a punch. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Great passage of passing play there. They bring them level. Oh, great work by the keeper. They're keeping the pressure on with all these corners. Well, he's cleared the danger. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Defender to it first. And now they've got a corner on the attack again, the team that's leading by 1 goal. And that will clear the danger. Promising build-up until that challenge. Brilliant team play this, with the passing, the movement off the ball to make the passing possible. And the away team want to make a change. Victor Ibaba. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. And there is some backup for him in this position. They've coped with it well defensively. Here's a chance to attack. Gets his foot in there. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now... Space to try and hit it now. Terrific stop. It's a corner. And it's a headed effort at goal. It's a corner coming up yet again. On the attack here. It was good play until they got that challenge in. It's looking good, this move. Well, there'll be a throw now after the tackle. It is a substitution now to keep the team on their toes and to keep this lead, they hope. Still 20 minutes to go. And in he goes with the tackle. Turn pass. Tremendous understanding from these players. Good challenge. And now the shot! Very good stop here.
Well, if this ends up being a win for this goalkeeper's team, he'll be the hero because he's been most responsible with the saves he's made.
And they've cut it out. Good place to win the ball here. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. On to the attack now, looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Defender to it first. The shot's on! Well, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. There's some potential in this move. Brilliant football from this team. To level it up now. Well, in the clear, and he's made a total hash of it.
Just panicked, I think. He lost his nerve at the vital moment.
return pass. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Good challenge. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Ledesma. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. And the goalkeeper, it's his ball. It's going to go right to the wire here with this one-goal lead. And the supporters, well, they've upped their game, there's no question about that. Just listen to them.
Yeah, they've been brilliant, but it's been a close game, and you wouldn't put it past...
He's got his shot off now. But he's had a go.
Well, you don't buy a ticket, as they say, and fair play to him for having a crack.
Ledesma in quickly, trying to find a way through here, probing away into the attacking third. They spread it out wide here, chance to get some width into this attack. Well, it didn't cause too much confusion, that cross, in the end. Fantastic game this, and it's going to go right down to the wire. Excellent interception. Stopped emphatically, and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Very good passing from this team. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Won it back with an interception. They're looking for a hero here, this team.
Well, I think we're going to see some Route 1 stuff here, Martin, in the next few minutes. Might not be pretty, but I'll be hoping it'll be effective.
Well, they're in a good position here. The break is definitely on. He's had a go here. He's kept it out. The pass not completed, really. Real opening now. And the ball's in. It's a goal. Well, the substitute has made his mark on the game.
I think a manager loves that kind of goal because it was a real team effort, the way they moved the ball about, and once it came to the finish, it was an unerring effort.
Well, they were caught out here by this quick counter-attack against the run of play.
Yeah, I mean, they had to stick together there and come under a lot of pressure, but with the pace in the team, that was always likely.
Restarting at 2-0. Ledesma. On to the attack now. Good pass, getting it forward. Thought more would have come from that, you know. Ledesma. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Tackle here. And here's the header. Well, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Victor Ibaba. And in goes the cross. It's a corner and the keeper's coming up for it. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. And it will go into the middle now. He tried his luck, but his luck was out. The referee has blown his whistle. It's 2-0 the final score. Some final thoughts on one of the better performers today, Alan.
Good performance from him, and I think that was probably the difference between the two teams.
We could be in. Ibabo! And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save. Tries the through pass. That could open. Neto! Great save. Very good stop here. Real opening now. And the ball's in. It's a goal. Well, the substitute has made his mark on the game.